It's raining. It's Northern California, and we are finally getting our first rainstorm. So, perfect weekend, I guess, to put together a bicycle. Hopefully by now you've already seen this amazing frame and fork that was built by John. So this is the bike I'm going to be putting together today. It's Saturday today. Yesterday I picked up the frame. I've already posted that video this afternoon. And this video might not show up until Sunday or Monday next week. I don't know. But I mentioned in the video that I was waiting on a couple of components. I needed the seat post clamp and the brake cable hanger, which looks something like this one. Actually, it is this one. Just like this. Let's see. Just like this. This hangs off of the back of the seat post binder bolt. And I was going to order one from Soma or Mary Sales, which is in the Bay Area, and their website showed that they had it in stock. So I actually ordered it from them first, but then I got a notification that they were actually sold out. So they're sold out everywhere, so I had to order from Blue Lug, which ships from overseas. So we hit a few hang-ups, and it has nothing to do with the bike. It's just that the battery went dead on the camera, and then the power went out. So I've got my headlight here, and I'm going to try to keep working a little bit and see what I can get done. I am using the RJ the Bike Guy method of installing these headsets and these cups they press in. Let's put a wheel on it. Definitely gonna have to put some different tires on. This is a 11-speed
Campagnolo
cage for a medium. It's a medium cage, so it's not. I don't know what they say the range is 11 to 32. I actually have a IRD 11 to 34 I'd like to use, but I don't know much about this cassette. I've heard it doesn't shift as well as the Shimano or the Campy. Campy does not make an 11 to 34, so I'm trying to get as much gearing as I can out of this bike. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try this. I'm going to swap this cage on to this derailleur. As you can see, it's just a tiny bit longer. And it has the pulleys, so hopefully it'll work. This has to come out. There we go. I got it. Okay. So, Shimano uses ball bearings. It's interesting, isn't it? So there it is. Campagnolo record rear derailleur, medium cage with an alloy cage now. It had a carbon fiber, so I guess that's downgrading it in a way. Power is back up and running. All right, let's check out this shifting here. See how this works. Let's see. Not too good. Let's see.
Campagnolo.
Just messing around with these tires on here just to see what kind of tire clearance I have. But these are my mountain bike 29er XC tires. These are the specialized controls, or I guess they call them fast track 29 by 2.0. They do fit, although the clearance is quite tight right here with the front derailleur. So I would say for a 2x setup, this is probably pushing it. I would say with a 1x, you'd probably be fine. There is clearance here with the brakes, but real tight, as you can see. So, I think my first pass will be, first set of tires I think I'm going to go with is for knobby tires. I'm just going to stick with the 48s first, and then maybe go to the 55s later on. We'll see. I probably won't. 50 would probably be perfect. I do have a set of Rene Ayres or Compass 44s that I will be putting on here for the first setup, and maybe run some knobby tires soon. I don't know. We'll see. I have most of the drivetrain put together. I need to do some trimming on the rear derailleur. I have the saddle. This is just a saddle I have on here temporarily just to see how everything is starting to look. I'm going to work on the brakes next. I've got the front shifters on and some of the cabling done. I just need to finish the brake cables now and then do some trimming. And I think it should be rideable as soon as I get my spacers and C-post clamp and rear brake cable hanger. That hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to be here this week, so I'm hoping to get this soon. I might post this video before I get all that just so I can show everyone where we're at so you can see what it's going to look like. Some of you might be curious what comes in the Grand Bois brake kit.
Grand Bois. Grand Bois. Big wood.
Obviously you get two sets of brakes, so front and back, and you get the crossover cables, you get these nice brass washers, you get two of the hex bolts here, you get four actually, you get a straddle wire cable hanger piece here, or straddle wire support piece. It's kind of a spherical shape. It's got a set screw in the bottom there for the cable. Well, this is a little bit more of a realistic look at the bike. I took off the mountain bike tires and put on the Compass 44mm wide slicks, and so this is more what I would expect it to look like when I get the knobbier tires on, the smaller knobby tires that I plan to run. So they'll probably be like a 48 millimeter, maybe a 50 millimeter tire, but here it is with 44s, lots of clearance. As you can see, let me pull this camera over here and let's take a closer look at the clearance. So here now things are starting to look a little more realistic around this front derailleur. You got a lot more clearance in here. You know, I can fit at least my index finger in between the frame and the tire. There's a lot more clearance here around the front derailleur. Lots of clearance up here. I don't have the brakes set up yet, but plenty of tire clearance here around the brakes. Got the front derailleur on and working.
Campagnolo.
Up here at the front, we got the front brakes hooked up. I haven't really adjusted them quite yet. There's still some adjusting to do, but I really like the way the 44 millimeter tire fits on this bike.
Rene Ayres.
But anyway, let's pull it out and look at it outside. Here it is.
Rene Ayres. Rene Ayres. Rene Harrow. Rene.
We'll be cutting down the top of that steer eventually. I mean, I don't even have the compression plug in yet because I don't have the spacers yet, and I don't want to overcut it until I ride this. Alrighty everyone, well that's going to conclude the video today. So please check back here in a couple of days, and I'm hoping to have a first ride video up as soon as I can get this bike out on the road. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.